Hello and welcome back to my humble abode. I actually have not been in this office for ages, never mind filmed a video here, so it's quite exciting to be back here and have the motivation and energy to get some more videos out there and do some more work. But before I get started on the topic of today's video, I've got something exciting to show you. Now you might notice that the light in here right now is a little bit flat, not quite the best, but if I flick a switch down here, we now have a more professional looking light. Now this is the Falcon Eyes LED Flexible light that was kindly sent to me by VitalPal. I just want to say a huge thank you to them for gifting me this light, because I've always dreamt of having an LED light for my office and indoor videos, just to make them look that little bit more professional. And of course, if you're interested in this product, there will of course be a link down in the description for more information about it, as well as how you can buy your own if you want to, because as you can see, it does make a big difference to the scene and to the feeling in here. So without further ado though, let's get on to the topic of this video, which is my favourite photograph that I have shot in the summer of 2019. Now most of you will be aware that I haven't really uploaded many videos this summer. There's been many reasons for that, and if you haven't seen my Creative Minds video, please feel free to check it out because it explains that in a little bit more detail. But despite that, I've still been travelling around Scotland, mostly for pleasure but also to host some photography workshops, and I've obviously been taking images as I do so. And there's one image that has stood out to me above all others this summer. I absolutely love it, and if you follow me over on Instagram, you will have already seen this photo or potentially seen it. And also, if you've been kind enough to check out my new greetings card range, you will also have seen this photo. Now, I've not really mentioned this on YouTube yet, and I feel this is a good video to do so, but back in June, I launched my own greetings card range, which I'm trying really hard to distribute around Scotland, and I'm also hoping that some of you guys might want to buy them just to support my work and to get my photography out there. Now, I have dreamt of finding a way to get my photography in print and for it to mean something to other people for years now. And while I'm in the process of getting prints made up and potentially to sell prints in the near future, I wanted to do something that little bit different. And for me, greetings cards are something which many people kind of forget about in the modern day world. You know, we're so in tuned with social media. If somebody's going through a tough time, we tend to communicate with them through Messenger, through WhatsApp, whatever, just to tell them that we're thinking about them, which is lovely. But I think there's something that is so much more nice and so much more lovely and meaningful is to send somebody something physical, either when they're going through a tough time and they need to be cheered up, or when they achieve something amazing and you want to celebrate their success with them. Sending them a card is a great way to do that, and that's why I decided to set up my greetings card range, because it's a way of people buying my photography for a really pretty cheap price, but being able to spread the love and spread my photos to the people they love with a meaningful message that will hopefully put a smile on their face. So this probably sounds like a bit of a sales video, and I really don't mean for it to be a sales video. I just wanted to let you know that I have this range, and if you haven't seen it, please do check it out, because if you are kind enough to purchase any of my cards, it is a fantastic way, and in fact it's probably the best way that you can support my photography work and share the beauty of Scotland and the beauty of what I try to portray on this channel with your loved ones. So, what is this photo? You're finally going to find out. Let's get on to it now, and I'll basically talk you through why it works and why I really like this photo and why it's the best photo I've taken this summer, or at least why I think it is anyway. This is the image here. This was taken at Ardwreck Castle in Assynt while I was doing my summer solstice wild camp workshop up in the area, and I can't express how much I love this photograph. I love the feel of it, I love the atmosphere, I love the emotional connection I have with it, because this night, so the night before, I had a workshop at Stack Poly and the weather wasn't nice. It was very overcast, and we had quite a bit of rain towards the end. The mountain was shrouded in cloud, and although we got some really interesting pockets of lights, as I'll show you just now, the conditions just weren't great. So I was really apprehensive about this next workshop, but the light that night was phenomenal and I got so many images I was really happy with. But this one stands out so much because there was this blanket of cloud that was coming over the mountain in front of us, and the way that it was hitting the mountain and curving over it creating a really misty, mysterious scene. When I added on a neutral density filter and I was able to increase the exposure for a good few seconds, I was able to increase this misty, murky moodiness and really allow this image to come alive. And the fact that we've got this ancient castle in the middle ground as well, and some rocks leading towards the castle that was probably once part of the track to the castle or a wall, I just think it adds a really good feel, because Scotland's very well known for its history. There's a lot of historical things have happened here, and a lot of people are very, a lot of people are very interested and proud of Scottish history and the amount of castles and old buildings that we have preserved here. And being able to capture Ardvreck Castle with the beautiful landscape around it and the beautiful scenes and the beautiful weather that we had that night, it's just stunning. And the blue tinges in this image create a real moodiness to it, and it just pops. Like, to me, this is one of the best images I've probably ever taken, and some people will probably disagree with that, but this is the great thing about photography. You can take images that mean so much to you that maybe don't mean anything to anybody else, but sometimes, you know, at some point in your photography life, you will take an image that means a lot to you and that you're really, really proud of. And this, for me, is one of those images. And I couldn't allow the summer to pass without me sitting down and showing you this image, because it's one of these situations that would have been a very interesting one to have shared from that time. And I did take a few B-roll shots that evening as I was photographing the scenes around me, but this image just stands out above all of that, and I just had to share it with you before the end of the summer. The really good thing is, I've got to say, is unfortunately I've not got any big trips planned in the coming months, but I am really, really in the mood at the moment to get out with my camera and, you know, really embrace the Scottish landscape again. And I'm really hoping to do more coastal shoots in the coming months, even just nearby, within 1 or 2 hours drive of my home, and being able to show you the true beauty of some of these areas and really get back to my roots, because coastal photography is something that I have always been so connected with and enjoyed so much. And you will have seen in my last video that I went to Buckenness Lighthouse, and it was really good to explore a part of the coast that I've never been to before and really allow me to get creative with my photography again. And I'm super excited to see where this new energy and this new direction and motivation is going to take me in the coming months, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So I'll see you all in the next episode. The next episode is going to be an exploring one done with Discover Fraserburgh. We're showing you why you should come to the Fraserburgh area and everything that you can do there in 48 hours. So I'll see you for that one in a few days time, because that's coming out on Sunday. But until then, I want to say a huge thank you for watching. I'd be really interested to find out what you think about this image. If you have time, please check out my greetings card range, because it would mean the world to me just to know your feedback and for you to share it with people. And yeah, just thank you very much, and yeah, I'll see you all again next time. Thank you.